All right, everyone. Now that we have subject opener finished, let's move on to the number 2 on the sentence opener list. As you see, it says here, prepositional. So prepositional, if we go down to here, prepositional says use wall chart or preposition list. Well, what is that? That was shared with you in your document. Here it is here. So prepositions, words that introduce phrases which always contain either a noun or a pronoun. I don't expect you to remember that. I would like for you to eventually understand what that word preposition means. But right now, what's important is that we begin our sentences with these. So if we look at this list, we see a full list from about to without and everything in between. And we can use those to begin a sentence. So when we use the subject opener, I had said, the car drives very fast. That is a subject opener. Now, if I add a phrase to this, a prepositional phrase, what would be the car drives very fast inside the tunnel. One of the keys to creating a sentence with a prepositional opener is just if you can imagine yourself adding something to where the car drives very fast inside the tunnel, you've just created yourself a sentence with a prepositional opener, but it's still a subject opener. So here's the key. If we just take this piece here inside the tunnel and we cut it and we put it to the beginning, now we have a prepositional sentence opener. We need to put a comma after it. So the question is, where does the car drive very fast? Well, inside the tunnel. So now we've got ourselves a prepositional opener. Inside the tunnel, the car drives very fast. Okay, so there's an example of using a prepositional opener. If we used any of the other ones, we can do the same thing for many different things. So if I use something along, say we chose underneath. Again, if I'm thinking of a sentence with a subject opener, the submarine fired its torpedo underneath the water. And if we take this and we cut it, this is just me showing you where a prepositional phrase would end up in a sentence with a subject opener, but how you can change it so it becomes the beginning of the sentence, and then we call it a prepositional opener. So underneath the water, again, I just have to change the punctuation here. And as you can see, the submarine fired its torpedo. Make sure we have all of that. So here's some examples of how you would use a prepositional opener in creating sentences that have variety. So this is what we would do. You can use any of these and come up with a sentence that makes sense. If you are still unsure, any of these resources on this page that I've sent you, prepositions, what would work. For example, if I just clicked on here, you've got that. Remember, I gave you some links. Here is a Schoolhouse Rock about prepositions. Again, you don't have to watch it again. Down here is what is a preposition? And then it goes through all these different things of what a preposition is, which will help you use it at the beginning of a sentence. Remember that we want to use openers, and the rules for the openers, if we go back to this one, are each one in every paragraph as possible, no more than 2 of the same in a row, and there you go. Hope that helps.